If you are not able to read anything there because somewhat blur it is, if you face some difficulty, tell me. I will tell you. Over. Over, students. Written. Written the problem. Anyone of you reply?
Writing, sir.
Okay. Okay, just go through the problem. Here the vertical pre-stress is also given. A pre-stressed concrete beam of span 10 meter has a rectangular section of 120 by 300. Is pre-stressed by a curved cable carrying an effective force of 180 kilonewton. Pre-stressing force is given, that is 180 kilonewton. The beam supports a total uniformly distributed load of 5 kilonewton per meter. Okay. It supports a uniform distributed load of 5 kilonewton per meter, which includes the self weight of the member. No need to calculate the self weight. It is including self weight. Okay, including self weight, the total load acting on the beam is 5 kilonewton per meter. The beam is additionally pre-stressed by vertical cables. Here you can see vertical pre-stressing is also given. As I said, whenever the shear force in the beam is found to be higher, in that the vertical pre-stressing will also be given. The beam is additionally pre-stressed by vertical cables imparting a stress of 2.5 Newton per mm square. Okay, the vertical pre-stress is 2.5 Newton per mm square, and horizontal pre-stress you can calculate it. Okay, this is nothing but Fy. Okay, in the previous three problems we used to take Fy equal to 0. No, here that Fy value is given. Vertical pre-stress is also given, that is 2.5 Newton per mm square. In the direction of depth of beam. In the direction of depth of beam means it is y only, y direction only, Fy only. Okay. Estimate the nature of principal stresses developed at the support section. Okay, principal stresses we need to find. The cable has zero eccentricity at supports and an eccentricity of 100 mm below the center of gravity at midspan section. Okay, it is a parabolic cable again. It is a parabolic given. So for the data given, I have written the figure. You also write it. You write cross section of the beam and sectional elevation, cable you show, and loading also it is shown, and vertical pre-stress is also shown here. It is given in the problem. Vertical pre-stress it is 2.5 Newton per mm square. Or if you write it. Over friends. Still writing. Shall we solve now? Finish the writing. Okay, students, we'll solve the problem. A pre-stressed concrete beam of span 10 meter, span 10 meter, it is mentioned in the geometric property only. Span 10 meter has a rectangular section 120 by 300. It is all the geometrical properties it is mentioned, and whatever the load, that is also mentioned. Vertical pre-stress also mentioned. Everything is mentioned in the diagram itself. No need to write the given data, right? Everything is mentioned, and directly we will solve. So the total load is given. By this you calculate that factored load. Solution. Factored load is equal to, see, sometimes this factor load will be calculated, sometimes for the given load only the problem will be solved. For both you will get full marks, okay, because some authors have did considering the factor load, and some authors have did just whatever the load is given in the problem, by taking that load itself they solve the problem. Okay, in your examination both cases will be considered. Okay, answer for both the cases, without factor load and with factor load, your answers will be considered, no problem with that. Okay, factor load will be equal to 5 kN per meter into 1.5, you will get 7.5. 7.5 kN per meter. And pre-stressing force, you write, that is not mentioned. Pre-stressing force, pre-stressing force is equal to P is equal to, it is given as 180 kilonewton is equal to 180 into 10 power 3 Newton. Okay, it is asked to find principal stresses, sigma max and sigma minimum. Sigma max and sigma minimum.
Sir, please show the figure, sir. For a second.
You are still writing figure?
Yes, sir. One second. Sir, can you please repeat from the figure, sir?
Okay. See, the beam dimensions are given. Okay, the beam dimensions are, it is having 10 meter span and cross section 120 by 300. Okay, and the beam is added upon by an UDL of 5 kilonewton per meter. That is also mentioned. The beam is additionally pre-stressed by vertical cables imparting a stress of 2.5 Newton per mm square. Okay, there is a additional pre-stressing steel given in vertical direction which is imparting a stress of 2.5 Newton per mm square, and nature of the cable is given. Okay, the profile of the cable is also given. The cable has zero eccentricity at supports and 100 mm below the CG at mid span. Okay, very simple thing. Every the data is common as that of previous problem. Only the thing is additional reinforcement in vertical direction which induces 2.5 Newton per mm square stress is given along with the conventional parameters. Okay, and it is asked to find the principal stresses, sigma max and sigma minimum. Okay, we know the formula for sigma max and sigma minimum. You just write it. Sigma max or sigma minimum is equal to, what is the formula? Fx plus Fy divided by 2 plus or minus half into root of fx minus fy whole square plus 4 tau v square. Okay. Now one by one you find first fx. What is fx? Stress in horizontal direction due to precessing force. Okay. It will be P
5.
by A. It will be P by A. P is 180 into 10 power 3. Area is 120 by 300. How much will get fx? Tell me the answer.
Five.
Yes. 5 Newton per mm square. Then what else is required? Fy. Fy, it is directly given. Okay. It is directly given. You can see the beam is additional precessed by vertical cables. Vertical cables imparting a stress of 2.5 Newton per mm square. It is directly given. Write it. Fy is equal to 2.5 Newton per mm square. It is given in the problem directly. Okay. Then what we need? We need tau v, shear stress we need. To find the shear stress, we have the formula. Right? Write that formula. To find tau v, right? To find tau v, shear stress. Tau v is equal to Vu into Ay bar divided by Ib. Okay. First, what we need? We need a shear force. To find shear force, you write a small figure here. The intensity of load is 7.5 kilonewton per meter. What is the length of the beam? Length of the beam is 10 meter, right?
10 meter.
Length of the beam is 10 meter. Therefore, reaction will be WL by 2 is equal to 7.5 into 10 divided by 2. How much you will get?
$37.5.
Yes, 37.5 kilonewton. Okay, which is in upward direction. Reaction. Or 37.5 into 10 power 3 Newton. Okay. Now you want to calculate the shear force. Okay, shear force at the support section. This shear force is calculated as reactive force or reaction minus the vertical component of the pre-stress. Okay, vertical component of the pre-stress. Here we have the parabolic cable. I will write a small diagram here. Okay, we need to calculate P sin theta. Okay. So the total shear force at the support is the combination of reaction due to the external load, okay, and vertical component of the precessing force, okay, P sin theta. Now P is given. P equal to how much it is given? 180 kilonewton. But sin theta we need for parabolic cable. Sin theta is equal to what is the formula for parabolic cable? What is
4E
the
by L.
Yes, 4E by L.
4E by L.
Yes, 4E by L. 4 into eccentricity is given 100 mm. divided by 10,000 mm is the length. You will get sin theta. Sin theta. How much you will get?
0.04.
0.04. Therefore, P sin theta will be equal to P is 180 kilonewton, 180 into 10 power 3 into 0.04 is equal to how much?
7200.
7200 Newton. Okay, this P sin theta is in vertically downward direction, so downward direction means negative sign. Therefore, net shear force at the support will be reaction, that is 37.5 into 10 power 3 Newton minus this P sin theta. Therefore, Vu is equal to 37.5 into 10 power 3 minus 7200. What is the answer?
30300 Newton.
30300 Newton. Okay. Have I understood this part? Finding the reaction Vu. Okay, this Vu, the finding the shear force Vu will be equal to this shear force Vu will be equal to the combination of reaction at the support and vertical component of the pre-stressing force. Reaction at the support is this much, which is in upward direction. If you take vertical component of the pre-stressing force, it will be P sin theta with negative sign. Okay, sin theta for parabolic cable is 4E by L. P sin theta if you calculate 7200. So this reaction minus P sin theta will give shear force at the support, that is 30,300 Newton. Okay. Now Vu we have calculated. Next we need to calculate AY bar. To calculate AY bar, write the figure. Here we have the neutral axis. Okay, width of beam is
120
by 300. 120 and 300. And this length will be 150, right? Now you can calculate AY bar, right? Area of shaded portion will be, means moment, we are taking moment of moment about neutral axis, which is moment of the area above the neutral axis and moment of that area about the neutral axis. Okay, moment of area we are taking about the neutral axis, and area to be considered is above the neutral axis. So area into area into perpendicular distance, area will be 120 into 150, and distance y bar will be how much? This one, it is 150 divided by 2.
150 divided by 2.
Yes. This will be 150 divided by 2 or 75. So you calculate. Therefore, AY bar is equal to 120 into 150 into 150 divided by 2. How much will you get?
1.35 into 10 raised power 6.
1.35 into 10 power 6 mm cube. Okay. Now in this formula, Vu is known, AY bar is known, moment of inertia, you need to calculate, you calculate it. Moment of inertia is equal to I is equal to BD cube by 12, 120 into 300 cube divided by 12. What is the answer?
$270 into 10 raised by 6 raised by 4.
6 mm4. Now every parameters are on, just substitute and get the shear stress. Therefore, tau V is equal to Fx plus Fy. Fx is 5, Fy is 2.5 divided by 2. 5 plus, sorry, first tau V we are calculating now. Vu into Ay bar. Vu is 30,300 Newton. 30,300 Newton into Ay bar is 1.35 into 10 power 6 divided by IB 270 into 10 power 6 into B is 120, width of the beam. How much you get? Tau V shear stress
1.262 in Newton per m square.
Yes. Now you can calculate principal stresses. Therefore, sigma max is equal to Fx plus Fy divided by 2, that is 1.5 plus 2.5 divided by 2 plus half of Fx minus Fy whole square plus 4 tau V square. Half of under root Fx minus Fy. Fx is 5 minus 2.5 whole square plus 4 into 1.262 square. By this you will get sigma max
.254 Newton per mm square.
8.25.
5.254.
Okay, I got 5.5, no problem.
Yes. Sir,
Yes,
sorry sir, it is 5.524.
yes, even I got same answer, 5.52 I got, that's why. Okay, 5.52 Newton per meter square. Sigma minimum is equal to
1.97.
1.97. 5.5 plus 2.5 divided by 2 minus half of root 5 minus 2.5 whole square plus 4 into 1.262 square. Okay, by this you will get sigma minimum 1.97, right?
1.98 sir, by doing the round off for 5.
Okay. This completes the problem. Okay, very simple problems. Okay, only two. I think two formula you need to remember. Very simple problems, very simple procedure. Next, we'll move on to the next problem. Problem number 5. Right, write it. Write the problem number 5. or students?
Writing, sir.
Okay. You go through it. It is also a simple problem. A pre-stressed concrete beam of span 10 meter of rectangular section 120 by 300 is axial. I think same problem I copied. No, it is different problem only. Dimensions were same. That's why I got confused. A pre-stressed concrete beam of span 10 meter, length of the beam is given. Write in the given data solution. L is equal to 10 meter, nothing but 10,000 mm, and width is given. B is equal to 120 mm and D is equal to 300 mm. Axially pre-stressed by a cable carrying effective force of 180 kilonewton. P is given 180 kilonewton. Then the beam supports a total uniformly distributed load of 5 kilonewton per meter. Load UDL is equal to 5 kilonewton per meter. Okay, compare the magnitude of principal tension developed in the beam with and without axial pressures. What we have to find is, first we have to find principal stresses by considering the axial pressures. Then we have to find principal stresses without considering the axial pressures. Then we have to compare the results. We have to compare the results. That is only the question here. Okay, that is only the question. First, we will now there are two cases in problem. First one is finding the principal stresses with considering the axial pressures. Okay, with pressures. Then second case will be without pressures. Okay, first what we will do, we will find the principal stresses with considering the axial pressures. Case 1. Case 1. Again, in the principal stresses, what he particularly told is principal tension. He told that only I'll take here. Principal tension. Principal tension with axial pressures. With axial pressures. We know the formula. Sigma max or sigma minimum is equal to Fx plus Fy divided by 2 plus or minus half of root of Fx minus Fy whole square plus 4 2v square. Call this is equation number 1, where Fx is equal to horizontal pressures horizontal pre-stress is equal to P by A. P is how much? 180 into 10 power 3 Newton divided by area is B into D, 120 into 300. What is the answer here? 5. Previously we have calculated it already with the same dimension and with the same pre-stressing force. It is 5 Newton per mm square. Okay. Then Fy is nothing but vertical pre-stress. Vertical pre-stress. Here in this problem, vertical pre-stress is not given. Okay. Vertical pre-stress or vertical distribution of the cables, it is not given. It is 0. Fy equal to 0. Okay. Then we need to find tau v. To find shear stress, tau v, we have the formula. Tau v is equal to Vu into Ay bar divided by Iv. Okay. Calculate Vu.